Love if people could maybe not all of the viewers of this will know who you are or what audiences your company does. Maybe you spend a minute or two on that. That'd be amazing.
My specialist subject. Yeah. We 4 years ago we noticed the saddest thing about our industry, that less than 3% of media that was bought was informed by any form of first party data. That wasn't us noticing it; it was the holdcos and the independents saying it themselves. And we had a look at why. Deadly cocktail of privacy, security, and the cost, faff of doing anything regarding data and technology. We wanted to solve that. So Audiences is a cloud native application, runs wherever your data is. Massive news. For the last 4 years, we've run within Google Cloud, AWS, and Azure. And as of several weeks ago, we now also run completely natively in Snowflake, which has been a lovely theme for this week here at Cannes as well.
Sounds like, okay, so I'm going to talk about this a little bit from the lens of using data in our industry. Is that stat real? 3%?
It's from in their own ways.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, we agree, man. We agree it's so ridiculous. It was worth starting a company to solve it.
Absolutely. I mean, when you de-jargon this, we're basically saying that less than 3% of the industry runs on data that originates from source. Okay, right. So this is crazy, right? We've taken so long to get here. How have customers responded to this? Do they get how absurd this is?
Yeah, so advertisers themselves really get it.
Yes.
They really, really get it. And they've been on like a cycle where they've been frustrated with it, and they've tried, and then they've given up, and maybe they've got a second wind and they're coming back, which is, we're here for that. Publishers and data owners, they've also been on a whole little cycle of their own. This isn't, and there's no conspiracy theory, and there's no baddie in this story, but there's been some interesting stuff. So it's convenient for media owners in some cases, especially the walled gardens, for advertisers not to bring their first party data.
I can confirm it's very low, Krish. It's interesting. We did some work with when Amazon launched Amazon Marketing Cloud, which is the media clean room. The stat I heard about a year ago was out of the several thousand brands that had access to a clean room where they could upload first party data, only 1%. I think it was half of 1% actually was doing it. That's people who are already buying media on retail media, have a place they can store it. That's a clean room 1%, less than that. So it's like the 3% number doesn't surprise me. I think it might even be too high. Right?
Well, and when we unpick it, because it's not our stat, it's in their own ways, each of the holdcos told us themselves. And it's wonderful that in some ways they're motivated to improve. Improve the situation on behalf of the advertiser, subject for a lovely article, perhaps. The quotable people from each one of the holdcos and some of the indies, and it's a mission. It's quite something.